Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Shakira Haidan. In this video presentation assignment, I will present about my understanding of the basic principle in material development. So let's start!
Materials design and adaptation are very important because it facilitates the learning process through identifying the learning problems so that learners are able to internalize their learning content in a natural way. As we can see, it places more focus on learning than teaching, which can enrich English classes and to be able to help students learn the language more effectively. It also enables teachers to take into account their particular learning environment to overcome the lack of fit of the coursebook. So the lesson that I enjoyed the most as a secondary school student is choral speaking. From my experience, my teacher uses short story to make it more interesting, and I realized that there are several improvements in terms of my speaking skills like tone, enunciation and pitch, while for vocabulary I become more familiar with certain phrases and expression. And then the aspects is I found out that the teacher's way of conducting the lesson or method was fun and there is no pressure environment because she starts with highly motivated activity. She also used interesting materials like songs and pictures, which attracts my attention and interest to participate in the activity. Teacher's attitude was friendly and there is minimal prepare, which she does not focus on grammatical error, especially during discussion and practice. So as a teacher trainee, the unique skills or abilities that I have are computer skills, which cover the most common usages of a computer, and then design my own materials without any assistant, which I can use it to present or inform about the language being learned. For computer skills, I can use it to edit video by using Filmora, PowerTune and VideoMaker, which can enhance students' motivation and interest. And then design materials, I can use Canva, Microsoft Word, Google Doc by referring textbook based on students' proficiency level. The language skill that I'm most interested in is writing skills. There are many sub-skills that we can focus on. For example, manipulating the script of the language like spelling and punctuation. And then students also able to use markers in written discourse like transition. And then the third one is expressing conceptual meaning. The last one is students also able to use writing strategies such as planning and drafting. These particular skills can be taught at school by instructing students to write many types of essays such as report, argumentative, persuasive, narrative, letter, descriptive and others which can be related with students' life and experience. For your information, there are 4 types of material that have been used, which are worksheet, exercise book, textbook and comic strips. From that, I agree in this approach because 21st learning is more to student-centered with real-life, relevant and collaborative project-based learning. As we know, before this, teachers used traditional learning, which is 20th century. It is teacher-centered with a pragmatic curriculum and students working in isolation memorizing facts. There are 2 types of material that are most effective to teach these skills, which are multimedia materials that refer to the use of a number of different media as well as various combination of non-book materials, and then authentic tasks or real-world tasks which involve learners to use the language in a way that replicates its use in the real world outside the language classroom. So this slide is the example of tasks for authentic tasks or real-world tasks that require students to write an email to their friend about cultural event. So that's all from me. Thank you.